Yeah, that's right. We've heard.
Hogan now crosses it in. Cadper with the save. Still 1-0.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, they can't play that. They don't play basketball or yeah, that's all. She goes with that. I think she went for it. Hey, Vicky. The what? Goes right. Look like him. I'm telling you, I thought he was like him. Okay. Yeah, I can't see anything. 100%. That's it. That's Sydney's biggest game. Too many goals. Too many. But, like I said, I've got Amy to tell me, I saw Amy before the season started. She's telling me she's going That's exactly right. Yeah. And that's what Amy said. Yeah. True, mate. True.
Where can I go? How far away in work can I go?
Yeah. No, you're right. How are you?
Oh, Bob, good, thank you. Oh,
You stepped on it. Stepped on it. Yeah, true. I thought this was yeah. You know what? All right, that's it. Yeah. Good to see you. Hey Dan, how are you, mate? You well? Nice to see you.
you are. If you ever come rich, mate, just remember that. Can pay me back for every cent I had.
What was the range? I lived in a Rosette. What was the range you were? Rosette? What's called Rosette? Yes. I know. You're parking the public transport. I know. Yeah. No. Two players. It's here from last time. This is for me. Okay. And you are all very welcome along. We are here at a rather sun-drenched village green at the University of New South Wales. And we are here to see the round 10 clash between the top of the table, University of New South Wales side, and they are taking on the somewhat surprisingly 11th placed Macarthur Rams. And it is Victoria Guzman, experienced coach. She's experienced coaching teams at this level. She's coaching teams at underage level. She's coaching teams at Westfield Sports High as well. So she is a very busy lady. Her 11th place team are coming in here today on the back of a not fantastic run. They've lost their last 3 games, won the previous 2, so 3 losses on the trot. A couple of goalkeeping issues for them along the way there. They are hoping for those goalkeeping issues to be resolved because they have got Sophia Fante in goal, back from her stint in the A-League. They will be delighted to have the steady presence of Sophia Fante there. Now on the other side, Zora Namoski's side, they are absolutely flying. It's 4 wins from the last 5. The only slight block on the copybook is that draw that they had against a team that were in first place at the time, Apia Leichhardt. They're playing really, really well at the moment. Started the season, they played well, but a lot of it was due to, you have to say, Alexia Karras-Stoll, AKS. And so then you thought, would they Alexia Karras-Stoll in her absence? She's gone to play futsal, professional futsal, in Indonesia. They have been going terrifically. Without her, several other players have stepped up. In fact, they've had 10 scorers, 10 different scorers in their last 5 games. Chief among them, Chloe Smith, who's been very much amongst the goals. Just looking at the toss of the coin here, the 2 captains will know each other well. It is, of course, Angelique Aristodulu, who is captaining the University of New South Wales. And on the other side, it is former University of New South Wales player Marcela Santos in the 11 jersey. She is captaining the Macarthur Rams today. So we just had the toss of the coin. Looks like we'll be staying as we are, with the Macarthur Rams playing from right to left on your screen, playing in their traditional sort of purpley colours, maroony purpley colours with the black socks. University of New South Wales, they will play from left to right. And they, of course, are playing in their yellow jersey with black trim and yellow socks. Our centre official today, this is an easy one for me to say, Lara Hogan. She is being assisted today by Callum Gamper on one side and Dominique Ashton on the other. Just taking a glance to see which side, which assistant referee will be on. And in fact, they're changing sides now, just as we said that they would be playing in a particular direction. They have swapped over. And in fact, it will be the Macarthur Rams. They will be playing from left to right on your screens, and it will be the home side playing from right to left. We bring the teams now just as ready to kick off. It's Naylor in goals, Yamahata, Channing, Burton and Aristodulu at the back. Kudazakis, Moreno, Collins and Kazaccia in midfield. And then Chloe Smith, chief goal scorer of late. And she'll be partnered by Georgia Plessis up front. For the Macarthur Rams, it's Fante in goals, and then it's Maniti, Smith, Brokenshire and Mifsud. Amelia Kassar, also back from a stint in the A-League, along with Regina, Thomas and Sarkis. And then up front, captain for the day, Marcela Santos and Maddie Sotridge. And we are away and off. So David Feeney here, bringing you all the action live on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. And it's the home side in possession first. Dropping the ball back now for Naylor. She has been imperious in Naylor so far this year. She drops it off to Yamahata. Yamahata, let me ball down this near side here. Goes there again. The return pass from Burton, turning it now for Channing. She's also in a terrific form. Happy Channing. Passes it across to Angelique Aristodulu, who I was just about to say has been in terrific form and has made the team of the month, Football New South Wales Defender of the Month. But we just invaded her there briefly. And here are the 2 captains up against each other. Santos will really be looking to make an impact here against Aristodulu. Aristodulu doing well. Macarthur Rams driving forward and just get the first shot on goal. Letting the ball through, and Santos does have an early chance. Santos gets there. So Erin Naylor quickly off her line. As I just mentioned before, she's been imperious so far this year, in my opinion. The best goalkeeper in this competition so far this year. They have conceded very, very few goals. She's going into action there again, Naylor. Back pass just a fraction short. And she plays it long. And ball out in that right-hand side. Chance for University of New South Wales to make a dent inside the box. Cross coming in. Chance for a goal, and it's in there! Well, we mentioned her in the setup, Chloe Smith. She's been amongst the goals of late. With barely 3 minutes on the clock, the ball is played down that far right-hand side. A little bit of pace injected over there, and the cross came in low, and Chloe Smith Mark's person in chief here for this University of New South Wales side, and not even 2 minutes on the clock, in fact. They have already taken the lead. Chloe Smith scoring for fun of late. 2 goals, 3 goals in fact in the last 4 games. 4 goals in fact in the last 4 games. Make that 5. Terrific start for the home side. Not the start that Victoria Guzman would want. They've really struggled to keep clean sheets of the Macarthur Rams. Maniti there. Play the ball short for Mifsud. Couldn't quite find her. We're going to have a throw in. University defense. Play the ball forward. 2 minutes gone. Already on the scoreboard, the home side. When you're top of the league, if you keep winning, you of course stay at the top of the league. They'll be looking to do that. A little bit of interplay there. Zaccia finding Moreno. Moreno drops it back for Channing. Channing's got a Ristadulu outside it, but chooses to go herself. Checks, in fact, there's not many options in front for, so drops it out for Ristadulu. Ristadulu steps inside 1. Go past 2. Smith there again. Nice interplay. Little weather update here. Wasn't particularly windy until kick-off. Now the wind has really gotten up. It's favouring the team in yellow in this first half. It's quite strong now in these last minute or two. Santos just go down that far side. It's from the University of New South Wales that the ball had just trickled out of play. And Laura Hogan just had a glance across to Callum Gamper, and in fact the ball had just straight out of play, but last touch off the yellow jersey. So it's going to be a throw in out on that far side. And again for Santos. So Mr. Tudor was there quickly. Not too much in the tackle there. On far left hand side, Ava Collins holding on to possession. It has to be in a hurry, just a little bit too much. And Mr. Tudor gets us going again. Finds Kulizakis. Kulizakis can get the ball back again, but doesn't quite find her. Brokenshire is there. She's got time and space. Looks up. And, finds Virginia. Now, ball played over the top. Ball held up in the wind just a slight fraction there. A little push in the back, is there? Oh, referee says no foul there. Macarthur certainly felt she was fouled. Referee said no. Ball has made its way back now. Pressed high by Sarkis. She gets the ball away. Moreno wins it in the air. Finds the goal scorer. Can't hold on to possession. She drops it to this other side. Summer Smith can't quite get there. And it's back to the feet of Naylor. He looks up again and finds Channing. Channing lays it in low. For Collins. But again, not able to retain possession here. Not as hard to be able to retain possession here. It's a pitch battle in midfield, and they've turned it over again. Macarthur Rams. They're looking to build again. Down that right hand side. It's Ristadulu. Just awaits her Ristadulu. Back in the midfield for you again. It's Kulizakis, Moreno, Collins, and Kazaccia in midfield. Kulizakis closing down hard. Supported there by Amy Collins. Chloe Smith and Georgia Plessis up front for the home side, who lead 1-0. Santos, what a possession almost immediately. Moreno looking to play the ball inside there. Fought really well by Brokenshire. But again, can't find a teammate with the pass. Moreno's got it. He's played it through Plessis. Can she get to the ball there? Glance up at the assistant referee. She's going to be offside there, but drifted all the way through. For Fante now finds Mifsud. Mifsud with the head forward, but only as far as Yamahata. Almost past there, Yamahata. Takes some time and space. Picks it up well now. Back with Channing again. Channing for Kulizakis. Again for who was to do. Kulizakis again for Channing. Not much of a high press here. Gabby Sarkis is imploring her teammates to come and support her just a little bit. It's Sarkis all the way forward on her own. The high press, but a little bit of support coming out from Najima. Channing again. There's plenty of time. Finds Ristadulu. Ristadulu. No options forward, so drops it back for Channing. Channing again for Collins. Collins finds Moreno. retain possession there. It's won back really well by Collins, and does really well there. Clever play there from Collins. Not the challenge coming behind her, just held up a fraction. Marcela Santos just crashing into the back of her there. So first reasonable chance for a set piece here for the home side. Haven't sent too many players forward. Smith is up there, Pessis is up there, Kulizakis is there as well. And the ball is now floated in towards Kulizakis. Not get a touch and it's away for Burton. Burton for Kazachi. Back for Yamahata. Yamahata. Yeah, to this near side for Pessis. Pessis got Lifted holding her up. So she drops it back for Burton. Burton driven back now all the way back for Yamahata. Yamahata taking a few strides forward. Drops it out now for Kulizakis, but Kulizakis just straight into an offside position there. Hadn't quite back all the way onside. Easy win there for Callum Gambler out on that far side. So 8 minutes gone now in this first half. No discernible pattern really having been set. The early goal. The University of New South Wales has given them a ton of confidence, and they're passing the ball around with a reasonable amount of confidence. The wind at their back as well. Here's the village green. The ball's played forward, but one well in the air. Kulizakis turned over. Don't quite have the radar working here so far. The Rams. Smith looking for the ball short, but it went wide. Pessis also looking for the ball short. Moreno can't quite find her. Missed it with the throw. Over the top. Sarkis there. Looking to press. Yamahata has time and space. Finds Channing. Finds Ristadulu. Finds Collins. Because again, her Ristadulu. Collins has to battle two would-be defenders there. Plays in close now. Yamahata. Looking for Moreno. Beautiful little tick pass there. And now played through into space. Excellent defending. Excellent defending coming back there from Summer Smith. Working back well. She's somewhat boxed in now. Smith looking to turn. And a short pass from Mifsud. Challenge comes in there from Mifsud. On Mifsud, I should say. So we have a throw in now. This near side. Macarthur rounds to 10. Really showing first. So Moreno charges, of course, there. Physical mismatch there next to Moreno. Towering over Summer Smith. Against the header well. Expense of the throw. This will take more again. Najima coming short. Smith coming short. Good options. Najima comes short again. Chooses to go long. Smith is beaten in the air, but does well. Is it a second time? Pass Yamahata. Moreno again. Kulizakis. For Kazachi. Yamahata. Rolls and gets it. Drops it across for Channing. He's got space in front for her to run into if she'd like to, and she does. Channing. Checked there by Sarkis. Drops it outside. Finds her captain. And then now for Collins. Collins. Can she get across in here? Can she get a touch? Collins gets the touch. It just drifted out of play just before she got there. Not sure she's in total agreement there, Ava Collins. Callum Gambler right on that far side, well positioned. And now Broken Char to play out for the back. Finds Santos. Santos coming very deep looking for the ball now. Really struggling to maintain position, and that's by Santos how far back she has to come. And now Kassar getting one of her first touches today. She finds Najima. Najima has got Smith now on this near side. Enough pepper on the pass. Burton cuts it out. Does really well there, does Burton. The pass zipped in. Not enough pepper on it. Yeah, Burton did well. She takes the throw quickly. Burton back again. Not sure she quite meant that, but almost found Moreno. Maniti was in there quickly. Couldn't find a teammate, Maniti. Going to build from the back again. With time and space, Yamahata. And Channing. Channing looked to play the ball. Tries it in there for Pessis. Blesses! Didn't pass it there, but Maniti alive to the danger. And she does well. And she finds Sarkis. Sarkis for Najima. Najima over the top. Looking to release Santos. Yamahata is there. There's a rock at the back. Yamahata. He's been amongst the goals as well. He's got a couple of goals every year. Yamahata. She's been terrific at the back there. For this very stable University of New South Wales side. Kasser. You do something about that. The 2-8s. Macarthur now. She's got support outside, goes on her own. Macarthur beats one, beats two. Comes in short for Sarkis. Just got the return pass there, Macarthur. So, quite make the return pass work. Just to do it. Takes her time, patience, drops it inside for Kudazakis, and he gets the ball back. Lovely composed play there from the University of New South Wales to play themselves out of trouble. Within that last pass. Just drifts out and away. Macarthur comes short. Drops it in for Sarkis. Just Messi's chatting out of it. Mr. Dealer is there, does well. Drops it back for Naylor. And Naylor has options left and right. To drop it out for Channing on the right. Channing again for Harista Dealy. For Channing. No high press here. Najima sitting back. Sarkis also sitting back. And so Yamahata needs to play it long. Listed is there. Takes a touch, but it's a heavy touch. And she catches Smith. Going to score. It's directly on the halfway line, directly in front of our camera position here. Satchia. To take it, but she leaves it for Burton. Burton dropping it short for Yamahata. Channing just in the shin pads there for a moment, wasn't quite ready. Got herself back up and ready quickly. Takes the ball across for Yamahata. Yamahata again for Burton. Burton slips inside one. Takes the ball short nicely. Plessis. The ball spread beautifully out to that far side. Aristodulu, the captain, drives it in low towards the near post. There's a bit of defending there from Thomas. Thomas gets the ball, gets it away, finds Macarthur. Macarthur looking to find Najima, can't quite find her. Lovely little interchange of passing here. Plessis looking to drive the ball back in low. It's intercepted well. Kudazakis steals the ball away. Everybody waiting for a free kick there. Both sides, in fact, thinking the free kick was going to be awarded. Both sides paused. Through in the book is play to the whistle. So Lara Hogan had seen no foul there, so it was play on. The shot that came in just drifted wide. And Sophia Fante now has a chance to clear her lines. Goalkeeper jersey not strikingly different from her teammates. But Erin Naylor in all green, the traditional colours of the goalkeeper. Down on the left-hand side, Sophia Fante. Sort of luminous, almost highlighter colour pink. She drives the goal kick now towards the halfway line. Quite find the teammate again. You can see the wind there. Just held the ball up slightly. It dropped a little bit, but still favouring the home side in this first half. Victoria Guzman getting herself involved in the action. Drops the ball up quickly for Santos. She's a slower approach. Forward, Santos again on the ball. She's caught on the knee there, Santos. She's going straight to ground. Former teammate, Tina Kudazakis, I would say somewhat apologetic, but not perhaps overly apologetic. Chloe Smith a little bit more apologetic, coming across a little smile and laugh there between the two players. As you mentioned at the start, former teammates. Santos. Into the box. Several players forward now. Sarkis is there. Najima. It's going to be Macarthur with the free kick. Floats it in towards the penalty spot. Kudazakis is there. Wins it in the air. And Moreno wins it a second time. So Smith has won it really well there. And it's not cleared. Ball is driven back in low. Kazachia is there. And Kudazakis said, enough of that. Let's just get the ball on. Now Maniti. It's the touch. It's the heaviest touch for Fante. Fante. Family. Back for Maniti. And Maniti now across for Birkinshaw. Striding forward now. And the ball over to the far right hand side. It's just a handball there. But, just on the blind side of the referee there. Just caught the hip. As always, referee's decision is final. The ball is back now. There later. For Yamahata, for Channing. Channing again for Yamahata. This pattern repeating now. The University of New South Wales, Yamahata looking to play it long. Takes out her countrywoman, Najima. And then spreads it wide. for Kudazakis. Kudazakis plays it forward. Goes up again there, Ava Collins. They're not quite checking their runs here. It's the University of New South Wales side. It's a relatively flat back four. So Macarthur Rams are playing. The late run is probably going to do the trick, but not quite checking their runs. They've been caught offside more than once. Speaking of being caught, it's the Macarthur Rams side. Caught out again, just turning over possession cheaply. And Yamahata drops it down there for Burton. Burton. Have an option to go, but had a run check by Smith, so drops it back for Yamahata. Yamahata. Back for Channing. Channing. To play the ball over the top. So Thomas is there. Gets the ball well. Gets it forward now. Kassar. Kassar looking to release Santos. He finds the yellow jersey and they'll come again with Kudazakis. Kudazakis checking back inside. Finds Moreno. Lovely touch from Moreno. Beautiful feet. There's options here now, left and right. Here's our goal scorer, Smith again. Smith turns, drops it back. Shadow's going to be half charged down. Away it goes. Collins with the shot. They're coming again. Wave after wave of attack here. And now the late run coming from Burton. Burton. She got a touch there. Gets a touch. Touch off the defender. It's little listed with the last touch. To have ourselves in a corner. They've been very, very dangerous from corners. We called our game here a few weeks ago against the Gladesville Ravens. And there were 4, 5, 6 corners in a row, all of them extremely dangerous. They have left-footed options, they have right-footed options. Looks like it's Lexi Moreno. He's going to head across and take this one. So let's see how they're setting up. Interesting to see how different teams are setting up defensively this year. The Rams choosing to go with the zone defense. Got 4, 5 defenders. Either inside or on the edge of the 6-yard box. And it's player-to-player marking just on the edge of the box. Collins there. Shannon is there. Collins probably the tallest player amongst that group. And she's got her arm raised. For the ball, she's got Kudazakis behind her. Gives the corner. It's driven in low. Yamahata gets a touch. It's away. In fact, only half away. Kassar. Falls again from Moreno. Moreno drives it in. Again, half away. Well in the air. Which will come off both players there. Last touch off Georgia Plessis. So they have a throw. Almost 20 minutes gone now in this first half. In terms of possession, the University of New South Wales side have definitely been the dominant side. So a relatively passive possession at times. They've held a lot of the ball back in their own half, just as they're doing now. Haven't turned it into too many chances. But, the first chance they've created in the game. Scored a goal. Chloe Smith again. Ball played forward. Rather hopefully, Maniti is there. Clears it away well. Now lifts it forward. Finds Sarkis. Sarkis holding the ball up. He's got 2 defenders there, 3 defenders there. Now Smith gets a touch, gets a second touch. As soon as you get to Yamahata, you usually lose out. She patiently waits. Finds Channing. Channing for Moreno. In the back there on Lexi Moreno. Let's it again. Themselves another free kick. Free kicks starting to pile up now. Free kicks, corners. Moreno again. She's got Collins to aim at. And on the far side, Kudazakis joining late as well. Moreno floats it, looking for Collins. Collins just over her head, but not fully away. Aristidulu was there. She gets a touch. Sargent's in with referee allowed a little advantage there. Aristidulu got the touch first. Toss. Caught her. No advantage forthcoming. And yet another free kick. People win behind her. Let's see Moreno. I don't fancy this. Let's see how she sets up. And let's see defensively. That is Macarthur Rams side set up. They're only going to have 2 in the wall. Kassar. Shire in a wall that is about 3 metres away, but moving back now gradually. Najima has joined the wall as well. Moreno setting up here. Looks like she does fancy a shot here. Fante organising her wall. Referee getting the wall back. Fante is ready. Moreno steps up. Moreno with the shot, driven in low. Saved away well by Fante. Out and away for a corner, but driven in really low there. Wind getting up just as she took the free kick next to Moreno. Sophia Fante alive to the danger, down well, blocked the ball away. Trickles out at the expense of a corner, so another set piece for the home side. Collins now just hovering on the edge of the box. Kasachia, Yamahata, Shannon, Kudazakis and others there. So they choose to take it short, and here is Moreno. She's trying to shoot, steps inside Moreno. She will shoot. Alex Moreno with the shot, blocked away. Channing is there with the flicked header. Still not away. Yamahata with the shot. Charge down there. Sarkis. Fante gets the ball and bowls it out, but the wind has really held the ball up there. They still have not been able to clear their lines, and here comes Kudazakis. Kudazakis drops it outside for Smith. Smith plays it in low. Char is there, clears it, but only half clears it. And the ball is going to come back in again. Maniti is there. They just can't clear their lines here. And now here's Casser with a chance to clear. So plays it away only as far as Channing. Channing takes a touch inside, strides forward Channing. And drops it outside. For her catch. Collins. Back for Channing again. Channing takes a touch again. Kizachi. Plays it in short. He finds Santos. Santos delivers the ball straight back to a yellow jersey. Yamahata again for Burton. Burton plays it inside for Smith. Smith, can she get a touch here? Does really well. Holds the ball up. Drops it back to the edge of the box. Moreno. Moreno shapes for the shot. Didn't quite catch it as she would have wanted though. Time there. A little glance up next to Moreno. Saw that there were no defenders immediately in front of her. Pulled the trigger. But on this occasion, not able to test Sophia Fante. So a quarter of this match gone now. We stay at 1-0 to the home side. Fante for Brokenshire. She's going to come forward now, Brokenshire. Plays the ball through the middle. Yamahata is there. Plays it back for Santos. Santos, a little glance up. She might have been in offside position and checked her run slightly. Gave Angelique Christodini the time to get on the ball. Drop it back for her keeper. Has played it around, but Kassar is there. Kassar. Two yellow jerseys around her. Tussling for possession. One of those two yellow jerseys, Angelique Christodini, has conceded the free kick. So a chance now. It's Macarthur outside to send a few players forward. Lifson is forward, Najima is forward, Sarkis is forward. And, well, not quite on the same wavelength there. The short ball was played, I think, for Amelia Kassar to make a run. But, again, she's just back at the side, of course, and returned from her A-League stint. Some of these little passages of play, these things that you work on at the training ground, not quite coming together just yet. But, that's to be expected. Yeah, they come again. Kassar again in possession. So she's closed down really quickly. Now here's Shizulu. And there is Smith. Smith drops it off from Moreno. Played through the middle. Plessis looking to get on the end of it. But an early call. Sophia Fante saw the danger. Came to the edge of her box. Drops it out for Beniti. Gets it back. Sending her teammates forward. And drops it off for Brokenshire. He strides forward. Drops it inside for Kassar. Kassar's got a little bit of space to run into. Kassar. She wants to keep going. Hasn't run checked. And then she drops a lovely ball over the top. It's not Sarkis. But Sarkis closed down immediately by Channing. Channing can't hold up possession though. Not as far as Najima. Najima drops it in short for Santos. Santos with the shot. Blocked away well and then cleared away well. Well, that's the first clear-cut chance now we've had. And it draws some applause. These Macarthur Ram supporters. Nice little bit of interplay there. Kassar, Najima, Santos. Santos with the shot. Erminator blocked it away well. Lieber quickly there on hand. Plays the ball away. And let's come back in again. Touch. Smith, can she turn? She's held up by 2, 3, maybe 4 defenders. And eventually cleared away. And played forward now. Looking for Smith. So Maniti's there first. 2 times Chantal Maniti. It's a dangerous scoreline. They're 1-0 up. They have dominated possession entirely and dominated certainly set pieces. But still 1-0 on the scoreboard. The Rams looking to get themselves right back into it here now. Santos drops it off again for Kassar. Coming more into the play now. Kassar plays it through now. The shot comes in. Get enough behind it there. Abby Sarkis does well. Gets the shot away. It's Erin Naylor. Really well positioned with her whole body behind that. And a comfortable save for a goalkeeper of her standards. And then drops it out for her captain. Used to do it. Back for Naylor. Just having a little look around. Not really loads of options for her. So chooses to go semi-long. To find the goal scorer, I should say. Goalkeeper to goal scorer. Good quite retain possession, and it's gone down now to the goalkeeper at the other end. Sophia Fanta, who finds Maniti. Back for Fanta. Back for Maniti again. Comes forward now for Sarkis. Turns inside Channing. Over cross all the way across now. Santos. Santos drops the ball inside. Channing is there, saw the danger. Looking to find Moreno. Moreno, well, she gets the ball, Moreno. And then takes the player out. No malice intended there, I don't think. And she's quickly across. To apologise to Megan Missut. Don't think she quite saw her coming in her peripheral vision there. Took a half touch to Lexi Moreno. Took a full part. Megan Missut. Close on hand, you can see. No malice intended there. Sufficient. Which Cassar now will take. Cassar, plenty to match just on the edge of the box there. Cassar floats the ball in. Najima. Well, Najima looked like she was going to make it, but just at the last moment. The ball accelerated away. A little bit gingerly there. Sakura Najima. So she kind of felt a little twinge. She was looking to stretch for the ball there. She's having a little check of the ankle. So keep an eye on that as Yamahata plays it long. So we'll find Macarthur Ram's jersey. Now Cassar with time and space. Cassar drives in the shot. Just over the bar. She's coming more and more into this game now. Showing her quality. Amelia Cassar. This is the time of the year when the A-League players start to make their way back into these NPL sides. You can just see that a little bit of extra quality. Certainly Amelia Cassar taking those free kicks to get a little bit of space. Having a little glance over her shoulder before she gets the ball there, touching the ball in front of her. And then pulling the trigger. Happy to see that one just float over the bar, but from a momentum point of view, Rams coming right back into this game and probably have had the better of it in the last 10 minutes or so. Now, Smith, flag goes up, late flag there. It was an absolute line ball call. We are almost directly in line with that here. Lexi Moreno looking to release Chloe Smith. Slightly late flag, but, definitely the 50-50 call. Here's Smith again. In possession. He turns the ball back inside, finds her captain. Again to Channing. Channing turns well. And drops it back for Naylor. Naylor for Yamahata. For Kudazakis. With a report, the wind seems to have changed just a little bit. Seems to be coming across the field now. Coming directly towards our camera position here. So the ebbs and flow of the weather here at the Village Green. Now here is Cassar again. Cassar finding Santos. Santos has got Channing in front of her. Santos, jinks inside, jinks outside. Drops it now to the edge of the box. Shot comes in. Naylor scrambling across the face of her 6-yard box. So Manny Sotridge there. Pull the trigger. But, 30 minutes gone now in this first half, and very definitely a momentum shift. Macarthur Ramside coming more and more into it, looking more comfortable in possession, finding those passes. Cassar, Majima looking comfortable in possession. Moreno less dominant than she was, and here's Cassar again. She does really well. Some dancing feet, gets away from Collins, and finds Brokenridge. Through forward again, Santos. Coming again, Santos again with the check back inside onto her right foot. Santos, nice feet. Drops it short for Najima. Najima with shot. So blocked away well by Yamahata. Driving down that far side, Aristodulu. Aristodulu can't quite get the ball away. The shot comes in, and Naylor again called into action. Coming in from Hallie Thomas there. And Naylor. More and more involved in the game now in these last 10 minutes, certainly in these last 5 minutes. We'll have ourselves a corner. Kassar again, she's in amongst everything. She'll be taking the corner. She's got plenty to aim at in that 6-yard box. Santos calling for the ball on the penalty spot. And now Kassar floats the ball in to the edge of the 6-yard box. Headed well. Just away wide. Santos have got the ball there. Called well on the penalty spot. Called for the ball. Attacked it. Won the header. They're going to string a few passes together here. The home side. Maintain some possession. For a moment looked like a heavy back pass there. But Naylor has it there for Channing. Channing dropped it back inside for Kasatia. Drops an extra player back here. 3 at the back now. Kasatia, Yamahata and Channing. The ball is played forward, but not too far for Burton. Can't get a touch on it. So lifts it with an opportunity to throw. Finds Regina. Back for Mifsud. Mifsud. Some bit of a futsal match developing here. But, Moreno is tackled well, and the futsal continues. So, eventually, the ball comes away, but yeah, they've turned it over off the Macarthur Rams. That's Kulizakis. Exchanging passes there with Mr. Dulu. And now Yamahata for Moreno. Moreno, lovely flick. Finds Plessis. Plessis looks up, drives in the cross. Fante's there, calls and gets it. It's a little bit too early the day for the sun to be setting, but the sun did look to be in Chantal Maniti's eyes there. I think she quite had that covered. The goalkeeper called clearly and came and took it. And now Regina finds Maniti. Maniti. She's just go back again. To Fante, looking more confident with the ball at her feet. She finds Maniti. Maniti strides forward, which is closed down by Collins. Sarkis is there, does well. Steps past 1, steps past 2. Finds Smith, needs to get the ball back again. Yamahata in again. In amongst it all, in that 6 jersey. And it'll be in defence. And if there's a little tussle for possession in midfield. Yamahata always in the thick of it. Who's to do again for Channing, again for Yamahata. Looks up. Is it short for Kazachi? Kazachi for Channing. Channing strides forward. It's the halfway line. Drops it off to her captain. Okay, they're just setting the ship here a little bit. University of New South Wales. Yamahata. Is it short for Moreno? Moreno. They play the ball over the top. Gets it back again. And a second time and a third time. She finds Kasatia. Kasatia is driven back by Sarkis. It's all the way back for Nader. And again for Channing. Striding forward. Steps around Santos. Santos to Dulu. To pick the crumb back up again. So Kulizakis does just that. And then finds Channing. Again for Kulizakis. Just one pressing. Happy to this University of New South Wales side have as much possession as they like back in their own third of the field. So they are trailing by 1-0, so that will have to change at some point. Not just yet. 10 minutes to go to half time. Both sides happy to keep it at this score. And there's Moreno. Moreno drops it off for Plessis. She stayed on side. Plessis back again for Moreno. So Moreno too quickly by Mifsud. And then Sotridge is there to complete the job. And it's back with broken charm. And again for Maniti. Najima coming short. So Maniti. She's going to go outside for Mifsud. Mifsud takes a little touch. Smith keeps the ball in play nicely. Finds Najima. Najima for Mifsud. Taking possession nicely. Lovely turn there. Terrific turn by Shorten. Sotridge, I should say. Just she turns nicely. Finds a little bit of space. Only find a yellow jersey with the pass, and they'll come again. Go back, that little bit of momentum. The Rams had seems to have drifted away now. Settled really nicely in possession, the home side. And now Channing looking to play the ball through there for Collins. Collins, is she in behind Collins? It's not working it really well. And then drops it back for Kulizakis. He plays it in low. Lifted is there coming across. Very, very dangerous ball across the edge of the box between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box. And now Collins again. Steps inside. Collins drives it in low. So great position there from Sophia Fante. Just close enough to her post to be covering it. Close enough to the edge of the 6-yard box to be cutting off that cross. She goes the ball out now. Finds Cassar. Look at the ball back again. It's played forward. Beg your pardon. Played forward just a fraction aimlessly there. By the Macarthur Rams. Yellow jersey, and again a bit of space here. Now Smith. He's got a ton of space. Smith drives it low. Away well by Brokenshire. The momentum again shifting back. Able to keep the sting out of things. Alongside by maintaining possession. Just choking the life out of a little bit of momentum that the Victoria Guzman side had. And they've built again. They got themselves another corner. Moreno was forward and Collins is there. Kazachi is there. Kulizakis. They're going to have this great variation that they're able to show. Left-footed corners, right-footed corners. This will be a left-footed corner now. Floated in beautifully towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Yamahata looking to win it. Santos is there and gets it away. And then Moreno with the shot. A little bit too ambitious there from Lexi Moreno. The ball dropped out of the sky. Take the touch perhaps. Perhaps would have been advised, but went for the spectacular. Cleared both the crossbar and the nets behind. There's a young lad out there now retrieving the ball. We have a replacement ball, and Fante takes the goal kick for Brokenridge. Drops it short, so it's kept well. Thomas out there on that far side. She takes it through. Finds Sanchez. Sanchez looking for Cassie. Back for Thomas. Thomas forward. He's there again. She has to be careful with that bounce. It's a very good bounce for her. And then Cassar driving forward. The space outside her, Cassar. She finds Santos. Will she go inside? Will she go outside? She's going to the outside. Santos. Stands up Channing. Santos drives it in low. Keeper's there. It's spilled. It's still there. Blocked away. Well, that's the best chance they've had so far. That is the best chance this Macarthur Ram side have had so far. Shana Santos driving down that left-hand side. Didn't back inside onto her favourite right foot. To go around the outside of Poppy Channing. Managed to get the cross back in low. They got a touch. Couldn't hold on to the ball away. The shot appeared to have come off a yellow jersey as it went out. So just give it a goal kick, but they turned it over quickly. Straight away, back in the attack. Najima now at the edge of the box. Chang is there again. The sun slightly in her eyes. The sun will be affecting both teams. It's a relatively early kickoff, 2:45 kickoff on a Saturday. But a beautiful ball now from Moreno. Over to that far side. Aristodulu plays it forward. Smith, can she get a touch? Gets a touch, but not before she glances across and sees the linesman's flag is up there again. From our vantage point, it looked like she drifted into an offside position. Chloe Smith. Still just the one goal to show for this. Summer Smith on this near side. Drops it back from Beniti. Turns it over. Yamahata. Dispossessed. That's Shortridge finds Cassar right for Santos. Cassar puts on the afterburners there. Kulizakis in her way, but Kulizakis works hard, gets up the ground. Cassar with the cross. Brilliantly headed away. It's fully away now, Lexi Moreno. Very composed. Takes a touch, finds Collins. Well, she looked like for a moment she was in behind there. To just overrun the ball slightly, but just see a little bit of panic come across her face there. As it looked like Ava Collins was going to be in behind. Pass just a little bit too much on it. It's a with the throw. Finds Smith. And Burton. Backing it out. Yamahata yet again into the 50-50 against Sarkis. The ball is back for Channing for her wrist to do. Back again for Channing. Yamahata. Moreno, another beautiful turn there from Moreno. To play the ball forward, but Lifsud is there again. Again, he's held up Lifsud. Looking to turn. She's got Burton there. Battling hard. Moreno battles back again. As does Collins. Shortridge does well. And she finds Santos. Santos. Two captains in opposition again. Now over the top for Najima. No flag, Najima. She's in behind here. Najima checks inside. Left foot shot. And Naylor is there again. A supremely confident Naylor. She goes it out now for Moreno. Moreno, look at the turn. 6 1/2 dozen with the other there. The referee Laura Hogan, she's perfectly positioned. The players have the jersey somewhat. So, well refereed, they play on. On either side, get a goal before half-time. A goal to bring themselves back into it. Macarthur Rams, a goal to extend their lead for the home side. Now broken shot. Comes forward. Smith calling for the ball over the top. Really well there, Burton on hand. Collins battling again. There's a foul this time. The wars a little bit here has Megan Mifsud. She's battling well, the right back. She's going to leave the free kick again, which Amelia Cassar is going to take. Just leave it there, says the referee, and so Amelia Cassar takes an extra metre or two, has a little glance up, sees the referee's back his turn, takes another metre, another half a metre. A little bit of that aided experience on show for Amelia Cassar. And she's going to float in the free kick now. She floats it in beautifully, just inside the box. In the air. Smith has got it. Shape for a shot there, Smith. Is it low? Finds Mifsud. Massed ranks of yellow there. Driving Brokenshire back. She drives it all the way back for Maniti again for Cassar. Cassar's got Collins in front of her. Drops it short for Smith. Smith back for Cassar. Cassar just navigate a little bit of space there. Can't quite do it. And then Collins, which is giving it away. There's another free kick there. There is indeed. Just the ankles clipped there. Manny Shortridge just had her ankles clipped. In the shadows of half-time. Just wait for my whistle, please, says Laura Hogan. There's be another opportunity for Amelia Cassar. With the wind in her face, you don't imagine she's going to try her luck, but she's having a little glance up. Naylor taking no chances. She's got her wall set up. Wants them to just adjust a fraction. Moreno being asked to just move across the fraction. That'll do, says Erin Naylor. Cassar with the free kick. Floats it in beautifully towards the back post. Well, it's evaded everybody there. The goalkeeper came, and she did not get to the ball. And Najima does well to keep it in play. Najima steps inside, floats the cross in. Santos gets a touch. It's cleared away. We've got players down all over the place. We've got Santos still down in the box. Najima just recovering. Home side not standing on ceremony. And Aristodulu is coming forward. Looking to find Smith. Smith takes it, turns inside. Not much support, Smith. She's got Chantal Maniti there. Maniti does really, really well. And now the referee is going to call a hold to proceedings. Santos has stayed down inside the University of New South Wales box. As we approach at the 45-minute mark, I can't imagine we'll have much injury time. Perhaps a minute. Marcela Santos, the captain today. Macarthur downside, she stayed down. She's touching her knee, touching that left knee. So the physios come out. Both sides, both sides probably would take half time now. Referee is down having a look. I think she's thinking about it. Laura Hogan. Might draw proceedings to a close here. Both sides almost setting themselves up for half time. Hogan perhaps conferring with her assistants. A little nod to say that she's okay, back up on her feet. So much injury. Thumbs up from the physio. She, of course, will have to make her way to the sideline. She's suggesting there's a stands-up challenge on the knee. The referee might have thought about giving a penalty. Hogan is unmoved. Bring the ball back for a drop ball. We have a drop ball all the way back across. Deep into the Macarthur Rams half. You would imagine this will be, if not the last one of the last actions of this first half. But you've seen the home side dominate for large parts. Not dominating on the scoreboard. There was a period of about 15 minutes or so. And the away side were in the ascendancy. They were not able to turn that into any goals. He's just querying whether or not this will be the end of the half. He says no, we're going to play on briefly, and the ball is there with Maniti. Finds Whiffsett. Whiffsett for Nagina for Smith. Smith. Passed again by Burton, as she's been every time she gets the ball. And now Moreno. There's an opportunity there for Moreno. She release passes. Don't pull the sugar on the pass. And now who's to do this? Steps inside one. Has her pocket picked by Kasser. Here is Santos. Santos again. Did she release the pass? Trying to take Abby Sarkis into space. Couldn't quite get her away and through. There's only one defender back there. The referee has another glance at her watch. So we play on. Channing is there. Just gets a touch at both teams, it seems, ready for the half-time whistle. So we play on. And Sarkis. And she win herself a corner right at the end of the half here. Sarkis, it's Channing. Sarkis battling away. And the ball flicks out. Alpha, purple and silver jersey, and out for a goal kick. And we're waiting for Erin Nader to get the ball back. The ball has gone over the fence. So Angela goes to do the ball girl retrieval. Drop it across now for Erin Nader. Up you go. I think we're going to have one of those situations where the referee waits. The ball will be kicked, and then perhaps we will have the half-time whistle. Referee whistle in the mouth, poised. But no, we play on. And Collins wins the ball well in the air. Tries to find Smith. Smith finds Bonici. And that indeed is the last action of the half. We're going to pause here for 15 minutes at the Village Green. Very tense encounter. Maybe 30 minutes or so. It was University of New South Wales' game. They scored a goal after 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes on the clock. Chloe Smith pounced and drove the ball home from close range.
Thank you.
Like 15 minutes or so of the game, the away side dominated, but weren't able to get themselves on the scoreboard, and so we pause here at half-time with the score of the home side, University of New South Wales 1, and the away side, the Macarthur Rams 0.
Hello, David. How are you?
drink water, give me water.
Frustrating.
No, no. We've got a few chances. I know. We've got a chances, but... Yeah. Oh, 100%. We haven't had many chances, to be honest with you. Like I said, we haven't been playing. He's going to make it tank. Nah, not the yellow guy. Good. We Norway somewhere? Yeah, somewhere else. Oh, we've got the other football shit though, but that's back. To the bench. Yeah. Love the girl. She remembers Jensen again. No? Oh, I hope so. I think she will. Yeah, she will. Seems good stuff.
I remember last time you said
I haven't seen you after that. Happy. And I'll send Yeah.
I'll catch it in the game.
Okay, like. Huh? Scott. Oh, Scott.
Now we are almost ready for the second half here at the Village Green, and we have a substitution to report. The former Bianca Galich, now Bianca Gitney, has made her way onto the field in the number 32 jersey. Don't have confirmation yet of who has made way. We'll have a glance around and we will figure that out for you. But Bianca Gitney is on, and we are off. Second half underway. David Feeney here, bringing you all the action from the Village Green. It is the away side. Well, straight into the action here. We'll pause for a moment. And Smith has got the ball out there, that far side. Oh, a little step over there. Drives the ball in, but headed away well by Yamahata. And, first half repeated. Yamahata there, cutting out everything. Inazakis Bit of a misstep there from Kudazakis. And they pick the ball up now with Brokenshire. She drops it down here for Thomas. Thomas plays the sword for Kassar. Kassar stumbled off the ball there, but wins it back and then wins it a second time. Aristodulu in there. Finds Moreno. Moreno for Collins. And Collins back for Channing. Channing gets her head up, looks to find a pass. Santos does well, steals the ball, turns Santos. I think the captain's armband today, Marcela Santos. Poppy Channing working really hard, driving her back, forces the ball back, we should say, for Brokenshire, who goes all the way back now to Fante. You can see the sun setting now there on the far right-hand side, as the away side, playing their traditional blue and silver strip. Maroon and silver, I beg your pardon, and they are playing from right to left in this second half. And they are trailing by 1-0. Home side, University of New South Wales with Erin Naylor in goal. They are playing from left to right on your screens in their traditional yellow jerseys with black trim, black shorts and yellow socks. Now Collins lays it off nicely from Moreno. Takes a touch. Just a fraction too much on it there from Moreno. And let the ball is turned over the top. Santos. Santos. She's in behind here, Santos. Channing working hard. Santos. She's inside her, Santos. Looking to shape for the shot, but has to drop it back outside. And the shot does come in now, but it's blocked away really well by Gitney. She was straight on there. I didn't actually announce her signing before she played last week. And she ended up popping up and scoring the winner in the 88th minute. Their 2-1 win over Manly last week. And it'll take some getting used to. But, it's no longer Galich, it's now Gitney. She scored the winning goal, their 88th minute winner. The goal that keeps them top of the table. The last little bit of afternoon sun there over on that far side. And the throw-in is taken. Looking flick inside Najima, looking to get there. But, can't quite get there before Demi Kudazakis. Kudazakis gets the ball, wins it well. But, plays it off the leg of Najima, out it goes for a goal kick. Not the highest of intensity games in the first half. Both teams dominated in parts. New South Wales, probably for about 30 minutes or so of the half, dominated the possession, but a lot of it was passive possession. The away side just sitting back, just pressing one up. But, for most of the time it was Gabby Sarkis pressing high. But, they were happy to let the home side just have possession. Back there in their own third, and now they come forward. Aristodulu puts Collins away, flag stays down. Collins driving forward, she's got Maniti there, she's got two to choose from in the middle. Smith is there. Gets the shot in, but blocked away really well. Megan Mifsud. It's been a great battle between Mifsud and Smith all afternoon. Collins driving down that right wing. More of an inside right channel. Drove the cross in. Not dissimilar to the goal in the first half. But this time around, Smith couldn't get the clear shot away. Blocked really well by Megan Mifsud. But the expensive corner, which Georgia Plessis is going to take with that left foot. Plenty to aim at. The sun directly in the eyes now of Sophia Fante. And the ball is floated in just towards the edge of the box. Kassar gets a touch. Gitney is there. Again, poor old Megan Mifsud. She's really been in the wars today. She gets her ankle tapped again. Doesn't get herself a free kick, and in fact the throw goes the way of the home side. And it's taken quickly. Smith does well. Works back. Batting against Collins. Collins, I was just going to say out-muscles her, but a little bit too much there. A little bit of a push. Lexi Moreno, not in total agreement. But, Laura Hogan. So that was a clear-cut push. Free kick is awarded. And Mifsud will take it. Mifsud now, driving it towards the halfway line, looking to find Najima. Can't quite find her. Battling away again. Burton battling away as she did in the first half. And the ball comes over the top. And that's all take it easy. Says Erin Naylor. She's got time. She picks up the ball, surveying her options. Throws it out now for Channing. Who has Aristodulu. Drops it in short for Plessis. Back for Channing. Back for Naylor. Naylor now switches across to that far side. Goes down really, really quickly. Burton now will take the resulting throw in. Collins coming short. Collins Showing a little bit more energy and enthusiasm. Probably energy and enthusiasm were the two things that were lacking just a little bit from both sides in that first half. And now, speaking of energy and enthusiasm, here's the captain, Aristodulu. Can she get a touch there? Wins the tackle. Aristodulu plays the ball through. Collins just drifted into an offside position. Collins, Maniti held her running defence there to Chantal Maniti. And Collins just overstepped. Dominique Ashton on hand there, down below us. Flag went up directly. And now Fante sprays it out here for Thomas. But just a little bit too high, Thomas. Having to try and control that with her left shoulder. But, couldn't quite do it at the expense of the throw. Kudazakis finds Yamahata. Yamahata for Burton. Burton for Gitney. Gitney, lovely turn from Smith. Beautiful. Held up the ball there. Has she drawn a foul? Referee says advantage played. And now Channing looking to release the ball over the top. Finds Aristodulu, kills the ball beautifully. Then goes around the outside, beats Santos. Thomas is there, working hard. And then drops it back for Brokenshire. Brokenshire can only find Plessis. And now Plessis again with a left foot. Drives it in. Smith, she's got a touch. Can she turn? Beautiful turn. But ball just comes off the ankle there of Mifsud. Tug of the jersey there from Mifsud, just enough to put Smith off. And now in transition down the other end, Smith looking to get down the inside. Excellent chasing back there from Burton. Burton has done really well, but just momentarily the ball was turned over. Kasser looking to break away. Plessis worked hard, got back there. Now, ball floated in. Channing is there, half away. Only as far as Yamahata, and Yamahata finds Moreno. Moreno to play the ball long, finds Collins. Collins holds the ball up really nicely. Drops it again for Yamahata. Yamahata finds Smith. Smith has got Burton going around the outside. Great run from Burton. She's got Collins in the middle. She's got Aristodulu there too. But she also had Chantal Maniti to deal with. And across she came. Chantal Maniti did really well. Cut the ball out. And it's Sky Kazaccia who has made way, confirming that Sky Kazaccia, the 16 jersey, has made her way off. She is the player who has been replaced by Bianca Gitney. Now here's Moreno. Moreno floats the ball in. Touch and only half cleared away. And then Koulazakis. Just off the outside of the foot, Koulazakis. Looks like it's going to drift out, in fact, for a throw in. She had time there. Right idea from Demi Koulazakis. Just could not execute at the key moment. So Thomas now has got the throw in. She's got Santos coming short. Santos going to turn inside. Koulazakis wins the ball. Santos battling back. She's got her boxed in there. Koulazakis does really well. Drives it in low. Cleared away. Here is Tadulu again. Looking up. Looking for Channing. Looking for Moreno. Finds Axie Moreno. Now Moreno floats the ball in beautifully to the back post. Collins just stretching there. Ava Collins in the 11 jersey. Beautiful cross coming in from Lexi Moreno. Measured fantastically, but Collins just couldn't quite extend the neck far enough. And that's the most dangerous moment we've had. Almost 10 minutes gone in this first half. Still 1-0 to the home side, the league leaders. And there he's getting battling hard out on that far side. Does she win the throw in? And after a brief pause for thought, Laura Hogan awards the throw in to the away side. Macarthur rounds. And it's Mifsud to take it. Not loads of options there for her. And eventually throws it to a yellow jersey. Moreno battling there to get it. And, does enough Lexi Moreno. Last touch off Sortridge. And almost exactly on the halfway line. 10 minutes gone in this second half. Which of these two teams will lift? Show that little bit of energy, that little bit of spark that's going to be needed. The sun is going down. It's going to get a little bit cooler. Whose bench will prove to be more effective? The afternoon will tell. Now Sarkis looking to turn. She's caught in possession, and Collins comes again. This battle for possession, and it is a battle now. Lexi Moreno, and then the tackle comes in, and then more tackles flying in there, but Moreno does well. Stands up, turns, looks to find Gitney. Still the tackles flying in, and still the tackles flying in, and now Collins looking to get a touch, to turn inside. Maniti is there. She finds Najima and Yamahata. Beautiful little pass there. Smith now driving forward, using her pace, driving towards the edge of the box here. She's got 2 to aim at. Sarkis takes a touch, blocked away really well. Very promising move there down that far right hand side. And it's Summer Smith in the 28 jersey, using her pace, getting the cross in low. Sarkis picked it up. Marcela Santos also lurking with intent. And they've won themselves a corner, which Emilia Cassar will take now, right footed. Plenty to aim at. Player to player marking, no zone marking there. Now floated in towards the penalty spot. Naylor comes. Naylor does not collect, and the ball is headed just across the face of goal. Well, Erin Naylor came there. A loud shout. Did not get to the ball first. The ball was won well in the air, and from our vantage point, it looked like it was sailing into the back of the net, but angles could be deceiving. And across the face of goal and away, and they breathe again. Still just holding that very slender 1-goal lead. University of New South Wales. Channing looking to clear the ball away, looking to find Teresa Dooley. Just wants the touchline. Now Thomas for Sortridge for Maniti outside for Smith. Drives it in low. Smith gets the ball back again. She's got Sortridge there beside her. Mifsud. Mifsud can only find Burton. Burton drops it back for Yamahata. She pressed quickly. Find Najima. And then Smith again. Very, very lively. The number 28 jersey. Summer Smith. Both defence and attack. She looked very, very lively. She had a clean pair of heels there during that last attack. Just a little bit more of that to the away side. A little bit more energy. A little bit more enthusiasm. They've got a bit of the momentum now. Weather report, the wind is just getting up a little bit. It is favouring the away side now in the second half. They seem to be battling hard with that wind at their back. Now, here's Julie, full 360. Turns, gets the ball back again. Drives forward. Santos is there, putting the pressure on. Moreno just touches the ball down there. I didn't feel that she got in the last touch, Moreno. Looking to find Plessis. And referee agrees. And we're going to have a series of more substitutions. So 2 more substitutions. So it's Collins who's going to be making her way off. And Plessis, by the looks of things, Plessis is being asked to go off on the near side. Looks like it's Hammond who's come on here. We'll confirm that in just a moment. It is indeed in the 24 jersey. It's Milan Hammond. Who has made her way on, and there was a second substitution there. We will confirm that for you in just a moment or two. But Plessis off, and Collins off. Hammond on. And looks like it's Abby Lemon out on that far side. It is indeed in the 15 jersey, Abby Lemon, another of the returning A-League players, who has made her way on now. And let's see if that A-League quality, there she is, onto the ball straight away, dropping it off for Yamahata. Yamahata turn, finds Gitney. So that little bit of extra quality on the bench. And Hammond looking to get into the action straight away. Putting the pressure on Thomas. Well, Sophia Fante there. Quick feet. Got herself out of trouble. But now Gitney straight onto the ball. This little bit of extra quality for the home side. Will it be the difference? Now down the other end. Sarkis. Gabby Sarkis in behind. Poppy Channing chasing back. Sarkis drives it in low. But plays every teammate. And there is Lemon picking up the ball. Beating 1. Beating 2. Abby Lemon, there is the quality, driving forward, stops, holds the ball up, Does a little turn. Brings Burton into it. Brings Kulizakis into it. And now Lexi Moreno. Moreno steps around Santos nicely. And drops it off for Aristidou, who finds Hammond. Hammond, she fouled there. She is indeed. Little tug of the jersey. Sophia Brokenshire. A little bit of a chat there for Sophia Brokenshire. And so Moreno is going to set up. And will she consider having a shot here? Sophia Fante has sent a second player across into the wall, so it's Santos and Nojima in the wall together. Let's see Moreno with that left foot of hers. Might actually fancy a shot. Keep going across. So Sophia Fante. Now Moreno drives it in to the back post. Yamahata's there. Well, it was a free header. A free header for Aya Yamahata. Didn't quite get enough power on it. And Mr. Stadini kills the ball beautifully. Now over the top. Smith, can she get there? Smith with the touch. Saved by Fante. Ball is cleared away, but only half away. And now Hammond has picked it up. It's panic stations just a little bit at the back there for the away side. Hammond turns nicely. Still Hammond. She's got Aristidou outside her. Drops it off for Aristidou. The cross comes in. Fante comes. Fante does not collect. Lexi Moreno with the shot. Well, she saw the headlines. Lexi Moreno, she saw the headlines. Sophia Fante had come and gotten, well, a partial punch. Could have been a partial headed clearance from a defender as well. She had not regained her ground, Sophia Fante. Lexi Moreno, the ball fell for her. A little bit like it did in the first half. The headlines flashed before her. Moreno hits beautiful strike from 25 metres into top corner. But, those headlines did not come to pass. And in fact, it looks as though she's given away a throw-in as opposed to a goal kick. A little bit of a problem with the corner flag there. Megan Mifsud has left it behind, and now she will take the throw-in. Short for Kastner. Mifsud again. Blocked down, and it is a goal kick eventually. Looking across, it looks like there's going to be a little bit of activity on the Macarthur Rams bench. Victoria Guzman. It's the little side five. And again, no fourth official here in the NPL women's competition, so you have to wait for the player to come across. We'll just turn around to be 100% sure, and it is the number 24. It is Mila Singleton. I beg your pardon, Mila Singleton, who has come on in the 24 jersey. Looking to play the ball out from the back. Short for Thomas. She's got Santos. Looks to find Santos. She would have been away and into space. Santos there. But pass just couldn't quite find her. And now the throw in short. Kulizakis. Quite catch it as she would have wanted to. But Aristidou recovers well. And then Channing. Back to Naylor. Naylor. And again, I'm not sure that was the pass that she wanted it to be. But here's Gitney. Gitney in space. Spreads the ball beautifully now for Aristidou. Hammond looking for the ball over the top. Doesn't quite get it. Moreno is there. Challenging for possession. Assistant referee and referee both looking to each other for guidance. I'm sure. I think the decision was right in the end. And now Aristidou finds Kulizakis. Kulizakis. Looking to play the ball short, but Brokenshire did really well there. Cut it out nicely. Moreno battling again. Lemon battling again. Lemon wins it. Looks to turn. Still battling Abby Lemon. Does enough eventually to find a teammate and then gets the ball back again. Abby Lemon stops, checks. At Burton outside her. Just to come back inside and retain possession. A little bit of extra quality. Now, Channing dinks it over the top. Hammond holds it up. Still driving. Hammond checks back inside. Two substitutes against each other. The 224s against each other, in fact. And it's Mina Singleton who comes out on top there. The throw in now from Thomas. Finds Santos. Santos Goes around to Ristulu. And again, look to play the ball into space there. Burton does really well because there was an absolute ton of space behind for Smith. If the pass had cleared her, from the University of New South Wales point of view, a really, really important touch. Gibney for Kulizakis. Back again. They seem like they want to check back inside more often than they want to go forward here. Smith turns, looks up, but again checks back. Finds Kulizakis. Kulizakis played over the top for Lemon. Can't quite find her. And Najima. A little bit of possession now for the away side. Short for Santos. Santos got Thomas outside her. Thinks better of it. Holds up possession. Plays it short for Shortridge. Shortridge. Looking to release Smith there. That is not the pass you would have wanted it to be. And over on the far side, the entire bench of the Macarthur Rams are up and warming up, and quite sensibly. They're warming up in the last little bit of autumn sunshine out on that far side of the field. But now the ball is back with Naylor, and she plays it short for Yamahata. For Channing. Channing, Moreno calling for short. Channing stops and checks again. This is clearly a strategy that they have. If there's an option on, go. If there's not, stop and check back inside. Yamahata. Yamahata releases Burton. Now Burton drives the ball in. She was trying to find Smith there. But, again, just a little bit too much on that pass. And they're going to come for the back again with Brokenshire. Brokenshire for Singleton. Singleton again, the substitute. With Lexi Moreno there. She drops it outside for Mifsud. Mifsud for Smith. Smith playing it forward, but Yamahata yet again is there. And now switch across to this near side. Thomas, she's got a bit of space to work with. Thomas. She's got Santos outside her. Stops, tries to find her. It only finds the New South Wales captain. Beautiful skill there. Stops and checks inside. So play the ball into space for Hammond. Smith wins it. Now Kulizakis. Well, 2 or 3 chances there for Uni New South Wales to break, to get in behind these lines of defending. Couldn't quite get the final touch. But they do seem to be growing in confidence. Yamahata. Moreno. Back for Yamahata. Back for Burton. Again for Kulizakis. Kulizakis. Lovely check. Into space. Hammond. Through the middle. Flag stays down. Hammond. Straight through. Hammond. Can she pull the trigger? Hammond pulls the trigger. Oh, and it just trickles away and wide. It was almost in slow motion there. Milan Hammond evaded the 2 last lines of defence. Well, passed a shot rather than really pull the trigger. And, Sophia Fante seeing the ball going across her virtually in slow motion. But it trickled wide. Just over 20 minutes to go here at the Village Green. It is nicely poised. The home side 1-0 to the good. A goal after just 2 minutes. A couple of substitutions now for this University of New South Wales side. A little bit of extra quality, a little bit of extra experience has come on. But what you gain in experience, you perhaps lose in cohesion. Now Moreno for Lemon. Lemon is in behind. Lemon with the touch. Great thought, great save. Ball is still there. Cleared away. Hammond has got it just on the edge of the box. Thomas flicks it away. They're turning the screws now. University of New South Wales. Abby Lemon straight through there, but Sophia Fante did really well. Off her line quickly. Getting a little bit of instruction there, Sophia Fante, from her coach. But, they've turned it over again. Kulizakis. To flick the ball back inside. She thought the last touch would come off Maddie Shortridge. But, it was off a yellow jersey. This is Lara Hogan. And now Yamahata. Some lovely dancing feet to get around Santos. Find Kulizakis. Looking to play Smith in behind. What a lovely touch there. Sophia Brokenshire. Terrific bit of defending, but at the expense of a corner. Plessis is off now, so no left-footed option for the corners. And so Kulizakis will make her way down. Just looking to see who they're sending forward. Channing is forward. Gitney is forward. Smith is forward. Yamahata hovering on the edge of the box. Lemon also now making her way into the box. Hammond has come short. Kulizakis looks like she's going to float this one in with her right foot. And here it comes, floated in beautifully. It's over Sophia Fante's head. Mufsid is there. Get the ball away. Channing has gone down in the box. She's slowly getting herself back up to her feet. Poppy Channing. Making her way back into an onside position. Aristidou switches the ball beautifully over to that far side. We've still got 2 or 3 forward here. And a chance to shoot. Just over the bar. Terrific corner there. Sophia Fante decided to come. Did not collect. Her defenders got her out of jail there just a little bit. But, momentum is turning now. Attack after attack from the home side. Looking to release the pressure a little bit. The ball is over the top now. Santos. Is she in behind? Can she get in behind Channing? Channing holds her up really well. Santos takes a touch. Great defending from Channing. Just held her up there. She had the pace, Santos. But, so did Channing. And then Channing a second time. Goes around the outside. Beats Thomas and now strides away. Channing. And then very sensibly drops it off for Moreno. And Moreno plays it forward for Smith. Terrific play there from Poppy Channing. Marcela Santos looked to be in behind, looked to have the pace. But Channing turned on the afterburners, got back there, held her up, drove her back inside, and then recovered to collect the reverse pass. Santos looking to bring a teammate into it. And, going for the ball short there, Santos didn't get it. But it is picked up by Macarthur, who's driving right through the middle. Sarkis with a shot. Terrific save. Absolutely terrific save. Great driving run there from Gabby Sarkis. Drove in the shot, but Erin Naylor looking majestic, calm and collected. And, drops the ball now at her feet and plays it long. But, again, here comes Sarkis again. She's got a touch. She's going to get inside a second time. She's still holding the ball up there. Najima! Great save. Kulizakis cleared away. Well, all of a sudden, from almost out of nothing, 2 clear-cut chances here for the away side. It's still only 1-0. They can bring themselves right back into this game and nick themselves a point. And they're looking dangerous. But late challenge there. Referee had to let the advantage go briefly. I beg your pardon, foul committed there by Lexi Moreno. And with the wind somewhat at their back here, Najima and Santos having a little conference. And Najima actually fancies a shot here. Sakura Najima. This would be a goal of the season contender if she decides to have a crack here. Najima with the shot. Oh, just over the bar. Well, very nonchalantly. She approached the ball there. Sakura Najima drove it in. Erin Naylor looked to have it covered the whole way. Terrific piece of skill from Sakura Najima. And we're going to have another couple of substitutions here for the Macarthur Rams. And it is Thomas who is making her way off. And we'll give you confirmation of who has made their way on. It is Stella Tassarotti in a 31 jersey. And we'll bring you that second substitute's name just in a moment. As Naylor now clears the ball. Moreno battles for it. Smith, is there any push in the back there from Aniti? No, says the referee. Now Hammond trying to get in behind. Can't quite get there. Smith, can she win the ball? She can, but just a fortunate step over. Hammond with the touch. Hammond with the shot. Oh, just over the bar. Beautiful piece of play there from Hammond. Chloe Smith had the ball, just caught up on her feet somewhat, but Gitney came in, brought the ball forward, brought Milan Hammond into the play, and a driven shot there. For a moment like it was heading for the top corner. Sophia Fante, despairing dive, Ball just drifted over the bar. But we've got a really open game now. 15 minutes to go here. Both sides feel they can get something from this game. University of New South Wales probably feel like they'll seal it if they can get a second. But, they're battling back into it somewhat. Are the away side. And if they can get themselves a goal, anything is possible in these last 15 minutes. Now, Yamahata forward, looking to find Smith. Couldn't quite find her. It's Georgia Chowdhury in the 50 jersey, who was the other substitute that's come on, and right on cue, there she is, getting a touch on the ball, and a second touch, and a third touch. Now Najima Santos, is she offside? She is indeed. She looked to have drifted into an offside position. The flag was up early. She did, from our vantage point, look like she just drifted into an offside position. So both teams have now made 3 substitutions. Looking to change the course of this game. Moreno does really well. Now plays the ball through. Can Smith get at the end of it? Fante does really well. Patrolling the edge of her box. Plays the ball long. Finds Sarkis. A little flick on there from Sarkis. Santos not in close enough proximity to make anything of it. And it's back with Naylor. Naylor for Burton. Burton for Gitney. Gitney, Hammond looking to be released. The ball comes over the top. She had done really well, Hammond. Can she release her captain? She does indeed. Now the ball comes into the middle. Smith takes a touch, shoots it, saved. The ball just didn't quite sit for her, Chloe Smith. Did not quite sit for her there. She controlled it. Again, the wind now seems to be swirling just a little bit. It's playing havoc with my notes here. But also playing havoc with the players looking to take touches. And heavy challenge there from our substitute, Chowdhury. Is she going to go into the book? She is indeed. Our first card of the day is for the substitute, Georgia Chowdhury. Been a pretty sporting contest, I would have to say. Not many heavy challenges. But poised nicely. Just over 10 minutes to go. Burton for Moreno. Again, for Yamahata. For Channing. She's got Koulizakis. Koulizakis in for Hammond. Hammond. Will the ball stay in? It does well. Hammond now driving towards the byline. Hammond, she's got 2 to away, Matt. Looks to find Smith. Can't quite find her. Away. Aristidou takes a touch. And Koulizakis is looking to win the ball. Cleared away nicely. And now Santos. Plays it short for Sarkis. Sarkis. Short pass. Comes through now. Najima. Oh, she had more time than she thought. She had more time than she thought there to Sakura Najima. She was in behind. There weren't really any defenders. They were in proximity, but not really on her heels. There was a glorious chance to make it 1 goal apiece. Aristidou for Hammond. She goes again, Aristidou. Hammond comes inside for Koulizakis, who finds Gitney, who finds Yamahata. Out for Burton.
Guys, it's close.
Burton, driven back, finds Yamahata. Just gets caught up in her feet slightly. She does well to find Naylor, who finds Channing. Comfortable possession here for the home side. Lemon comes short. Gets a touch off for Moreno. Lovely little flick there. You can see those futsal skills from Lexi Moreno. Those little touches, those little passes. And now Channing looking at the space in front of her. Chooses to let the ball do the work. Drops it off for Aristidou. And Channing again for Gitney, who's come short. And found Yamahata. Again for Burton. Long passage of possession here for the home side. Lemon. Drops it back again for Moreno. They're holding possession up nicely, but also taking valuable seconds off the clock here. Aristidou. She's caught Aristidou. And here comes Santos. Aristidou working back, holds her up well. And drops it off for Tassarati. Looking to find Santos. Tassarati now. will take the throw. Takes the throw, finds Sarkis. She's battled hard, has Sarkis. But, perhaps running out of steam just a fraction. Couldn't quite hold the ball up there. And now Aristotle. For Gitney. Back for Channing. And Naylor chooses to just play it long. Gets under it just a fraction. And was won well in the air there. At the expense of a few brain cells, I would imagine. And it's Mila Singleton there, who's just feeling the effects. The ball came out of the clouds there, and she won it well. Ball fell for her teammates. Gabby Sarkis and Kudazakis tangled. And, Lara Hogan feels that was a foul by the away team. And now Burton. Forward for Moreno. Moreno can't quite control it. And now Najima. A bit of time and space again, Najima. She puts her hands to her head there, Najima. She's a little bit disappointed. She had an opportunity to shoot there, perhaps. And then thought about playing it off for Marcela Santos, who's perhaps having a conversation with somebody in the crowd. She's not best pleased with how the last 5 minutes or so have gone. She, of course, will be desperate to get a goal here against her former team. The two captains side by side down here below us. Here's Dudu and Santos. It's been a good battle between the two. Here's Dudu, has probably shaded it. Now, ball is played forward. Moreno looking to win it in the air. But, have gotten the first touch there. And the second touch has not come off from Macarthur Ram. And they've been awarded the throw-in. They are desperately trying to get themselves back into this game. Lifts it again. She's battled really well, but in the wars a little bit. She will take the throw. Down for Chowdhury. And here is Hammond. Another one of these charging runs from Hammond. And, checks back inside. That's a bit of skill to go with the powerful runs. And then finds Moreno. Moreno turns beautifully. Drops it out for Burton. Burton playing it into space for Smith. Can Smith get there? She does there. Gets there just in front of Maniti. But not much to aim at. Hammond is just there. Dropped out. And now Gitney, can she get a touch? She can't. Now in transition. What can they do? There's plenty of yellow jerseys back though. Santos looking to go around Kulizakis. Goes around her. Looking to go around Gitney. Does go around her, but she's caught. But, down she goes again. Kulizakis pleading her cause. I don't think it was Kulizakis who was penalised there. It was Gitney. I should imagine the referee might have thought about a yellow card there. But, decided against. Promising attack was stopped. And now here is Singleton. Singleton for Santos. She's recovered quickly. Santos, and she's going to drift the ball into the box. Chowdhury's there. A lovely little bit of defending for Burton. Just feinted towards the ball and then just ducked away. Chowdhury looked to come on the inside. And then Burton just let the ball roll past her. Very calm defending there. And any little miscalculation would have resulted in a glorious chance for the substitute Chowdhury. Let's all push forward. Let's all push forward, says Erin Naylor. And she will take this goal kick. And she sends it long towards the halfway line. Good contest in the air. Goes over everybody. Goes over Chantal Maniti as well. Forced back, all the way back to Fante. Fante to spread it out to this near side. But, just got a bit too much on it there. But, for the head of Stella Tassarotti. And out for a throw-in, which nobody in a yellow jersey is going to be in any rush to take. Angelica Aristodulu with a little sporting jog, shall we say, just to make sure that there's no suggestion of time wasting. Finds Moreno. Moreno, a toe poke, back to her captain, and again for Channing, for Yamahata. Yamahata looking to find Lemon. Lemon gets a touch inside Mifsud, but Maniti is there and drops it off for Mifsud. Now Mifsud, long over the top. Sarkis get there. Yamahata's there. Rolls it back for a keeper. Naylor. Well, Naylor had to adjust her feet there. The ball almost evading her. She finds Channing a little heart in the mouth moment there for the home side. But, Hammond has held the ball up beautifully. And can she turn? Turns beautifully. And then plays the ball into space. And Smith is trying to get on the end of it. Maniti is there. Good sweeping across there from Michelle Maniti. But what a terrific piece of play there. Milan Hammond held the ball up, turned. But, got an injury. Lexi Moreno has gone down. I didn't see any contact. goes. A bit of magic water, perhaps, coming across for Lexi Moreno. Reflection on the game here. It's been a very tense and tight game, as the scoreline would suggest. Just 2 minutes on the clock. And a terrific finish from Chloe Smith. That's been the difference between the two sides. Smith has scored a ton of goals in the last few weeks. 2 goals against Sydney Olympic. The winning goal against the Gleysville Ravens. And also a goal against the Northern Tigers in round 5. Alexi Moreno is having to come off the field. A little bit of magic water has not done the trick. We're back up and running, and Lexi Moreno, well, she's come straight back on, so a bit of a miracle recovery. The ball is played through for Hammond, can she get there again? Puts the pressure on really well. Tassarotti had to work back hard, clear the ball away, and another throw in. Again, they're running valuable seconds off the clock here, the home side. And the referee's just asking for a pause for a moment. And looks like Lexi Moreno, in fact, will be making her way off. She was going to try and come all the way across to the far side, but the referee is wise to that. So Alexi Moreno comes off on this near side. And she has been replaced by, we will confirm in just one moment, as the throw was taken. Forgive me. Yes, Sonali Singh in the 13 jersey has made her way on. And Lexi Moreno has made her way off. Now Burton, lovely interchange of passing now with Lemon. A little bit of space in front. She's got Smith to aim at, but chooses to hold the ball up. Does Abby Lemon. Feels the challenge there for Mifsud. Drops it back for Burton. Burton floats the ball in for Hammond. Hammond gets a touch. Can she get a second touch? Sophia Fante, well, at the second attempt there. Sophia Fante comes, gets the ball, drops it out for Santos, but who else? Angelique Aristodulu is right there on top of Santos. And, they're having to take a few risks here at the back, the away side, to try and get themselves up the field. Beautiful ball from Hammond. Aristodulu drives it in low. Well, tries to drive it in low, but the tackle comes across. A terrific tackle from Maddie Shortridge. Hip and shoulder, I think they call that in the AFL. But terrific challenge coming across. But, the corner has been won by the home side. Aristodulu. Somewhat deliberately errant kick there, I imagine. Koudizakis. 90 seconds of normal time left. Nobody coming across to take this short to try and run out the time. And so it looks like Koudizakis is going to play this ball into the box. They're trying to seal the game here. The University of New South Wales sitting top of the ladder. Can they get a sealer? Koudizakis floats the ball in beautifully. And it's headed down. And it's saved fantastically. Terrific header coming in there. Saved really, really well by Sophia Fante. She got down quickly. She got the ball, and a certain second goal there prevented by the ever-vigilant Sophia Fante. The possession returned again to the home side. Channing checks inside. Goes around Sarkis. And drops the ball off for Gitney. Gets the ball back. Running down the clock here really well. Gitney. He's got Aristodulu. He's got Yamahata in tons of space. Chowdhury closes her down. Yamahata does well. And then drops it out for Burton. Burton for Lemon. Lemon has got Smith making a run. Smith is there. Will she drive for the box? Will she head for the corner flag? Looks to drive for the box. And she's in the box now. She's got Singh there to aim at. Ball comes across the middle. Sonali Singh does really well. She's looking up. She's got Koudizakis here on the edge of the box. Calling for the ball. And Aristodulu further back. Now, Koudizakis checks inside. Plays it inside for Hammond. She's onside, Hammond. Can she get the cross in? Hammond gets the ball there. Well, I was going to say gets the ball there just before it drifts out. The ball had just drifted out of play before she got there. We hit the 90th minute. So we're now in into whatever time Lara Hogan would like to add for stoppages. Fante not really showing a ton of energy and enthusiasm to get the ball back and running again. But we are into last chance saloon territory here. Last chance for the Macarthur Rams to get themselves back into this game. Lemon wins it in the air. Kulizakis at the second attempt. A bit of head tennis. Yamahata wins it again. Singh just overruns it. And there is Najima. And Najima can't quite control it. Finds Smith. Gitney. Now for Lemon. Lemon drops it back for Burton. Burton for Yamahata. Yamahata for Channing. Santos presses high. They've got to take a few risks here the away side. Aristodulu drops it in for Singh. Aristodulu plays it again. Beautiful timing and touch from Gitney. She drops it outside for Burton. Burton has got Lemon outside her. Abby Lemon, can she get there? Lemon dinks the ball up, but cleared away really well. Tassarati, now shot comes in, driven in, but blocked away and cleared away, but not fully away, because Lemon has got the ball again. Lemon looking to go around Chowdhury. Chowdhury does really well. Gets a touch inside for Mifsud. But Burton picks it up and finds Kulizakis. Kulizakis, let's just take our time and go backwards, she says. Very clever play, Channing. Back for Kulizakis. There's only one, now two players forward for Macarthur Rams. They've got no need to go forward with the ball here. Lovely little bit of play there from Channing. Inside, outside. Draws the would-be defender towards her. And now here's Hammond. Hammond again for Channing. Channing short for Kulizakis. Kulizakis looking to get Smith in behind. Smith is there, pressuring well, and wins herself the throw in. Fantastic bit of play. Great awareness of the state of the game. Great awareness of the clock. Just plays the ball into the corner there. Forces Sophia Brokenshire into making a tackle and playing the ball out. And Angelique Aristodulu just a very light jog to get the ball. And then Marcelo Santos doesn't realise that it's Aristodulu who's going to take the throw. Gives it to Milan Hammond. Returns it for Aristodulu. Kulizakis. Aristodulu. Plays it outside for Hammond. Hammond, will she hold it up? She does. They're just going to run out the clock here. Hammond holds the ball up really well. And there is the final whistle, where the league leader is showing all the grit and determination that you need to stay at the top of the table. They scored in the second minute and they held that lead all the way through to the end of the game. A battling performance from the Macarthur side, who sit in 11th place coming into this. But at the end of the day, it is goals that count in football. And the goal that was scored in the second minute by Chloe Smith has proven to be the difference between the two sides here. And so we will bid you a good evening from the University of New South Wales. It's Village Green. David Feeney here signing off. And we'll see you next time at the football.
See you, John. Good to see you, mate. See you guys.
Pretty easy game. No, that was. Did you get that?